Ready? Okay. Every afternoon, kings and queens, royal listeners, morning, night. I don't even care what time you watch it, just as long as you hit subscribe and press like.
Yes.
So welcome to Queen Speaks. I'm Queen Shavaka from Queen Shavaka's Healing Corner, and my special guest, welcome back,
Yes.
is Tuesday from Tuesday Talks.
Yes.
And so let's dive right into it because I just really wanted to dive into it because I was left offended when you were saying that a lot of men's actions, I want to say actions, emotional intelligence or behaviors are more geared toward us as women. As me, being a mom.
Us as women or mothers?
Mothers, women,
Mothers.
women,
Mothers.
all of the above.
Okay. We ain't gonna argue about it, baby. We're gonna agree to disagree. Because
So,
not every
let's talk
woman
about
can
that.
become not every woman can become a mother. Every woman might wish to be, but I wasn't trying to offend you. That wasn't my thing.
I just want to know what you meant by that.
Well, what I meant was exactly what I said in my last video. It's our fault that men cannot articulate their feelings.
I think
Because it's
men are the reason men can articulate their feelings.
To a certain degree, right? At some point, we cannot say it's 100% the man's fault that he cannot express how he feels.
He's emotionally immature.
Well, he can be. But that means he can be emotionally immature, but why does that happen? What happened in his life to where he's emotionally immature? Or he doesn't have the proper emotional intelligence, or he doesn't have the proper emotional verbiage to be able to articulate the words that he needs to say instead of him using his fist, or instead of him doing destructive things that could put him in a bad position. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Because why as a man does he feel like it's okay to raise his fist and prove his point as to a woman?
What did I say in the last video? Didn't I tell you that we don't be stopping? We need to learn how to shut the fuck up. Us as women, we talk.
Because you're like, make me shut up.
Yeah, but we talk too much too, and we antagonize. We need to be honest. I'm a woman to admit my rights, my wrongs, and my indifferences. I am very transparent of who I am. I love me. I love me enough to tell you, G, I am not at 100% perfect at this. Because I have flaws, and I got problems and issues.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a boy mom.
Right.
Okay? I got sons. Okay? Listen. And you a boy mom too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I have sisters
I am.
that are boy moms.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't always get it right as a mother that is raising our sons. We don't always get it right. But what I can tell you is,
I think because society has taught us that with boys, they're not allowed to show their feelings or emotions.
yeah, that's that old school fuck shit.
Yeah.
Like let's talk about 2026. Okay, let's talk about 2026. These young men that are coming up now. Let's talk about them.
Mm-hmm.
They are born with so many different emotional roller coasters. It's ridiculous, and it's our job as their mother to help them to maintain and to manage their feelings by getting them to understand that it is okay for a man to cry.
Mm-hmm.
It is okay for you to articulate your feelings. If something or someone has hurt your feelings, as your mother, I am telling you, let it out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hold it in. Because if you hold it in, what you're going to do is you're going to create a ball that is so hard, it's going to fester with so many different things that are put in it. So you got girlfriend issues, you got friendship issues, you got homeboy issues, you got mama issues, you got sibling issues, you got family issues, you got all these different problems. And eventually what's going to happen with this ball is it's going to be so hard with your feelings that by the time you get ready to drop it, it's going to explode all over the place. That's where anger, wrath, and rage come from. And it ain't no talking and coming back from once you hit them 3 points. You're done. You're done. So it's my job as a mother, especially a boy mom. It is my job to make sure to tell my son it is okay for you to feel the way that you're supposed to feel. If a woman hurt your feelings, express that. Make sure you let her know.
Baby, you hurt my feelings.
Listen, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, but the truth is the way and the light. How else you want me to give it to you? Direct. It's the truth. If I hurt your feelings, tell me. I don't have a problem with men telling me that I hurt their feelings. They tell me that shit so fast, not slow. I'm like, I hurt your feelings. Mm-hmm.
I never had a man tell me I hurt his feelings, and I'm sure.
Girl, listen. I cut up so fast, not slow, but it took somebody, like I said, to sit down and have a conversation with me, and for me to get my better way of understanding it. I can't talk to men like that. I can't come in like a lioness coming in, laying and slaying. If you watch The Lion King, the men stayed home and did nothing, and the woman was the hunter.
Mm-hmm.
If you pay attention. So coming in like
men
a
are allowed
lioness.
to be lazy, alright.
No, I didn't say they was allowed to be lazy. I ain't said nothing about that. I'm just telling you the actions of a woman.
Mm-hmm.
What we do, how we can cut in, how we can cut through. But as a mother, I need to be able to change the narrative of that, because I still want my son to be the man that he is. I still want him to stand bold, standing brave, standing strong, and standing in his truth.
Mm-hmm.
And it's okay if you need to say, hey, your feelings is hurt. Say that. Hey, you hurt my feelings. I don't think you understand what you've done to me or what you did to me. I don't appreciate you cheating on me because you felt this way. Or, you went and did this or kept company with somebody else because you felt lacking of this. It'd be better if we as women, as mothers, teach our sons that it is okay to express yourself and do it in a safe and smart manner. And I say safe and smart because sometimes women don't know how to receive emotional intelligence from a man. I've been watching a lot of different men be able to stand up and articulate their words to women, and women are baffled. I said, when he told you what he said, he meant what he said. What's the problem? And you know what? The biggest problem is us as women. Would you believe what our problem is? Would you like to know what our problem is?
We don't know how to receive it.
No, that's not our problem. We can receive things very well.
Yeah, I want to know.
We don't listen.
We do listen.
No, we don't.
We listen to articulate. We
No,
listen
man.
to
No,
respond.
no.
We listen to.
No.
I hear you.
Do you? We don't. We listen to chastise.
That's you.
Ooh, not saying that too. We listen to chastise before we even come to an end result. A woman only admits when she's wrong after she had time to sit, breathe, be calm, hit herself with a self-talk. Some women hit themselves with a blunt, a drink, and a good girlfriend conversation to realize that they wrong. If you got good girlfriends, they'll tell you that you're wrong. Mm-hmm. And if you have girlfriends that just listen to you to help you chastise him, then that ain't gonna help you either. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's kind of like, it's so hard for men to say how they feel to women. And it's crazy. Because I would never have thought that I was being put in this position to be able to speak out for men. Like, for real. As a woman on the other side. So it's kind of like, I'm for women. Don't get it twisted. I'm not for a man putting their hands on them, and I'm not for a man doing certain things and saying certain things that ain't okay. Men still need to be men. They still need to provide and protect. But that don't mean them providing and protecting that they ain't got no feelings. They got some. They just
don't show it as much.
They don't show
or
it at
all.
Girl, they don't show it at all. They don't show it at all. And because men don't show their feelings, that makes me worried. Because how much of the weight of the world is they carrying on their shoulders? Now, we're talking about a man that might have kids and might not. They got a crazy baby mama and they might got a cool baby mama. We talking about a man that might got 8 kids, 10 kids.
Oof.
I've seen on TikTok during Father's Day, one man had 18 kids.
Dang.
You know, 18 kids and 14 baby mamas. I said, ooh, for them. I said, kudos. And yeah, all his kids were him.
You know, years ago, prior to COVID, I did an Uber ride with the couple. She was 9 months pregnant, and I was like, "Oh, is that your guys' first baby?" He was like, "It's his 18th, but it's She said it's my first, and I was just baffled because she's like, "Yeah, he wanted to participate with the baby's name being close to his, but you have enough chances to have all those kids." So it was mind blowing for me, but I was like, okay, then you got an expert. I help you raise this baby.
Yeah.
You got 18 kids. Well, number 18.
Number 18, right? Well, to hear that, you know. So but that's a blessing, though. Mm-hmm. That's a blessing for one man to make 18 kids. It's a blessing for one man to make one. But the true beauty in it is when a mother get a chance to carry a son, have him, give him nurturing, nurture the child, give the child the things that they need. Emotional intelligence, men can catch that from each other. They get the logical, well, bro, you know, that whole, you know, and, you know, well, so if it was me, you know, I would have, you know, all the extra.
But it ain't you. You know, something different.
Yeah, doing something different.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. I'm not here to offend nobody. I'm not trying to act like I know it all, because I don't. But I can tell you from my experience, from my homies and them that I'm cool with, and I watch them go through so many different things. Like, it's
So Tuesday Talks is basically your experience.
My experience,
men and how they approach
my
life.
experience in life, period, honey. I just started on the men, honey, because you asked me a question based on what I said in the last video, remember?
Yeah.
But we ain't got a chance to talk about these women yet.
That could be another video.
That could be another time, most definitely. I got a lot of men friends for a reason, because women don't take too kindly to me. And it's okay that women don't love me very much.
I love her raw,
it took you a while,
uncut honesty. But let me tell you, she is a hard pill to swallow. Cause whew.
I'm something else, and I'm okay to be something else.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing for sure and two things for certain, I ain't nobody's fool. And if I do be a fool for you, I'm just like what's the name? I'm a fool in love. Guaranteed. But I promise you, experience will give you life learning lessons to be able to help somebody else at the end of the day. And I'm just here to want to help. That's it. No more, no less. I'm just here to help. I ain't here to hurt nobody. I ain't here to, but we do need to talk about the individual, the man themselves. And why we as women are failing our young men.
Okay, she's saying young men. So all this question has been about younger men,
these old ones too.
No old cats.
Hold on, I didn't exclude them. I started with young and you cut me off. Now these old ones, we need to talk about accountability, responsibility, and liability. Okay, these young ones got an excuse because they mamas. We didn't do, I'm going to say us, because I'm not going to leave me out, because I had to figure it out. Us as mamas, we didn't do what we were supposed to do for this generation now. Now, I ain't got no excuses for these big grown 50, 45, 50, 60-year-old.
60 trying to be 20s.
Grown man. And then my first question is, because you know I'm analytical a little bit. My first question
I'm a lot of bit analytical. That's why I had so many issues with the last video. I was like, because after the tape stopped rolling, the conversation in my head kept going. So I was just like, wait a minute now. But as far as older men, I call it midlife crisis. You want to get that younger car, younger girl. And,
I don't even think it's that. I don't think it
like
has.
What is going on in their mind to make them
sometimes
not past the mature threshold? Because when you get to a certain age, like when you get with a 60-year, like, oh, he's lived life, he had life lessons, like he can show me something.
And most 60-year-old men will tell you they have been feeling unloved for at least the last 10 or 15 years. Most men who are past the age of 40 do feel like they are beyond unheard, unloved, and just a requirement. I'm here to fulfill a requirement, Tuesday. I'm just here because, you know, I don't think either one or two things. I can't find nobody else that'll understand me, or I just have to accept what I know I do not prefer. And when men start accepting things that they do not prefer, misery comes knocking at the door. And it's just the truth. I know plenty of 60-year-old men, some 55, 50, that are, I don't even want to hit it to be midlife crisis. They're not who they used to be. They used to be this young, jazz, fly by the night. I'm able to get up and go. Now arthritis is setting in, honey, and all equipment might not work as much as it used to. You know, men still thrive off wanting companionship, but everything about companionship might not be what you might think it is. Uncomfortable conversations would have to be had. And sometimes as a man, me being able to have this, not me, men, being able to have this uncomfortable conversation, I already got you talking to me and at me. I can't even get you to talk with me. So how am I supposed to be able to express to you that I'm beyond having a 60-year-old midlife crisis? My equipment don't work. Or I got issues going on. Like, listen.
Like, hey, you awake?
Right. Like, listen, let's just tell the truth.
Yeah.
Like, and some men equipment start working at 40. Some start working at 45. Some I don't wanna, and it just don't. Because, listen, hey, you'll be very surprised at what high blood pressure with medication will do to some men that don't want high blood pressure medication. It makes you limp. Read it.
Make sure.
No.
Disabled.
It don't make you disabled, it make you disconnected, okay? Listen, it's just the truth. And being able to have these uncomfortable conversations. I just told one of my homies, like, last week or week before last, I said, have you talked to your wife about this? He was like, I've been trying and she ain't listening. I said, well, I ain't got nothing to say. I can't step in that landmine, honey, because that's your marriage. I say, best thing I got for you is, if in a marriage, if she don't want to listen to what you have to say, write her a letter. Sometimes reading things can help better. Send her a text. Because you can't misunderstand a text message. You can only receive it and recycle the information for what it is. And sometimes if you can't get through verbally, there are other ways and avenues. You can send an email. You can do a text message. You can write a postcard. They even have it now where you can bedazzle, you know, the whole little art frame. You know, like there's so many, listen, there's so many different smoke signals. It's the truth. Listen, it's the truth. A lot of men just want to be able to have these uncomfortable conversations so that they can feel better. Excuse me, so that they can feel better. Most men
Conversations with women usually are uncomfortable for men.
No, it shouldn't be though. You think a conversation with a man is supposed to be uncomfortable?
Yeah. I mean, I just based on them not knowing how a woman doesn't understand. I would think from both perspectives, let me say. From both perspectives, a man not knowing how to have a conversation with a female, and a female not knowing how to have a conversation, a general conversation with the man without making him feel like she's putting him down.
Okay, I can agree. I can agree.
That's what I mean in aspects of, like, he wants to be heard, but he doesn't think she's listening. She's trying to tell him
what to do,
and how to do it, but it's coming from a place of intent, compassion,
maybe.
And
you know we come from a place of intent first. Don't sugarcoat that to compassion. I know
we're passionate about being intentional, and we're intentional about being.
Okay, clean that up very well. Clean that up very well, because I'm not.
Can we edit this?
Girl. I'm not gonna let you play games like that. I love you enough, but you know I like, girl, no. You know, so it's just the truth. You know, I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't trying to offend you, but you know, what do you want me to do?
It's all in love. I've known you long enough.
It is in love, and I don't want your viewers to get misunderstood either about what Tuesday Talks is and what it is about.
It's not slandering us mom as not doing enough.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not to do that. It's just to say that we all need help in areas in life. I know I did. I didn't get to where I'm at right now because I read it in a book. No, I got to where I'm at because life experiences.
Mm-hmm.
I've been through a lot in life. I've taken more hits, more body shots, more things that I ever could in life that I think I couldn't, and I'm still standing. Talking about here I am. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna get me, and you can't take my son down with you. Like what's
What's
up?
up?
You know, type of thing. But I'm advocating for people like my son, my 50-year-old brother, my 60-year-old friends, my 45-year-old cousins. Like I'm here to advocate. Like they want to be heard, and they just want to be heard in a safe and proper manner. That's it. That's all. You know? And it's
There's a
just
difference
true.
between hearing, like I can hear what you say, and actually actively listening to what they're saying.
Yeah.
And a lot of women, they're hearing what you're saying, but it ain't matching what they want the conversation to go, so they're not listening to you.
Then that's where preference versus acceptance come in at. Yep. Preference versus accepting. I prefer this, but since you can't do this, I'll accept you for that.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Yeah,
That's the dynamic.
it is.
And so, is that what Tuesday Talk does? Is
Yeah,
just-
to help you to figure out which one you really, really want and which one you really, really need. But most of the time, I think a lot of people are that gravitate to me and that understand who I am and what I'm about. And even some strangers that don't know me from a can of paint, it is because that raw, uncut, I'm just gonna tell you like it is, sugar booger, and listen, don't get you, listen, I'm gonna hurt your feelings, and it ain't intentional. First, let me get a hug, and let me get a hug first. You know how I am. Let me get a hug first, and then sit down, and we gonna have this real conversation. Cause then I'm gonna ask you the uncomfortable questions that you don't like to be asked.
But I already gave you a hug, so.
It's okay. Yeah, you gave me a hug already. It's okay. And we had our uncomfortable moments.
Yeah, we had our uncomfortable moments,
Yeah, but
but we survived it.
yeah, and we live to see another day.
Mm-hmm.
And these men will too. These men will live to see another day. I'm just here to say, us as women, hold fast. Before we ready, because we know that they done bought the gun, they done gave it to us, they showed us how to shoot, they done gave us the bullets to shoot them. Before we get to lighten them up, let's listen to what they got to say.
Before we line them up.
Girl, yeah, because you know, you give me a gun, you load it up for me, you already showed me how to shoot, I'm coming. Listen, I'm coming with no holds bars, all facts, no fiction. And I ain't Delulu because I got facts with what you can listen.
You know what you just said?
Yeah. Yeah, but also that is partakes in it too. Have you ever had a delusional conversation with a man before? Oh, don't breathe like that though. Yeah, you got something out here that's like that though.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, I don't know where this conversation was going, but what I said was, you got was, and
That's not what I said.
that's not what I said at all.
That's a whole nother level. That's a part of mom too though, because mama could be, you know, you've dealt with a man that was delusional. What kind of mother you think who he had raising him? Right.
Whoa.
Yeah. Think about it. And I mean, and if, just imagine if he's 45 or 50 years old and he went his whole life being delusional and nobody told him, like, did you hear what I said?
Excuse me, baby, you delusional.
As ever.
I didn't say that.
I did. Straight to your face. I've told quite a few of my partners.
No, I mean when they're having that delusional conversation, like, oh, sweetheart, I did not say that.
No, I wouldn't. Are you delusional would be my question. What you laughing for? It's the truth.
Because that's the way I would have responded. Like, are we talking about, and this is me talking to him, are we talking about the same thing? Because your conversation and my response to your conversation are not the same thing. I thought you were talking about this. You went all off on a tangent on something that doesn't sound like it's coming from
me, like a trauma issue.
Yeah,
delusional does come from trauma.
You take your meds today.
Did you take your meds today?
Because we
Girl!
did not have this conversation.
Yes, we is. Because we talking about these mamas that don't do their job. And now we done peeled back a level. So now we done talked about the mama's boys. We done talked about these parents who, who mamas out here who just raising their sons by themselves. And now we talking about these men that's delusional. Now, delusional go both for older and younger. It's worse when you older than it is when you younger. They can stay in reality about 75%. You 60 years old, 65, you running on the Lulu land, we gotta talk.
About dementia.
I wouldn't say it's dementia. I would want to say you pick up and hear what you want to pick up and hear, and everything else you just leave it on the floor. Yeah, you just leave it on the floor because you don't want to deal with it. Mm-hmm. And it's understandable. But I'm gonna need
that's where the conversation, are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Yes.
I always hear that. Like, is my dude picking up what I'm putting down? Because I said.
Yeah, and I be asking that all the time because I'm up in age. And I'll be ready to ask, did you pick up what I put down? Oh, you didn't hear me. Okay. You done? Okay. You ready? Are you ready for it? What I said was...
And then they feel like you're treating them like they stupid.
No,
you're talking slower. What I said was... I'm trying to be calm.
I'll be quick. What I said was, go back and read your text messages and reread it. Recite it to me on what you heard or what you read. Because I realize sometimes with people, what they read and what their eyes look at and what their brain receives, it can sometimes get twisted that can make you delusional. So when a man is having his delulu moment, what you laughing at? Oh, that's why you turn away from the camera so the people can't see you laughing. Girl!
I really want to cut because I do have some in mind. I do.
I'm just being honest. Like, we talking about the different levels of these men.
I've had faces for people you're talking about.
Listen, and it's okay. It's okay. Like, Delulu is real. And Delulu doesn't go for us women because we get caught up in the hype too. You know, we get that right one that done opened the door when he done paid for dinner and he done paid the bill and he done told you don't go to work and he done paid this and he done paid that and he got what he wanted, and then when he was done and didn't realize it was wasn't what he thought it was going to be, and he was done and you wasn't, and you thought you was going to live in his fantasy, and you still hooked on the first day and he didn't move on. Like, yeah, delusional. It happens for men and for women. Worse sometimes on men because sometimes us as women, we give men false hope. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, baby, you know you it, you got it, you daddy, you knowing that nigga ain't shit to you. Like, let's just tell the truth. Some of these men delusional fiction, the fiction that running their mind, the delusion, the fiction that running some of these men's mind is because we didn't gave them that fantasy. We didn't play with them. You know.
Just a scotch.
Ain't no. It's just a what?
Just a scotch. Just a little bit.
No. More. About 35-45%. We play. We play. I'm telling all the secrets. Ain't no sense of holding back. You know, you talking about what Tuesday Talks is. This is what it does.
Adjust my chair.
Yeah, we just gonna tell the truth. We
just a little bit. Just a little bit.
No, we gonna tell the truth 100% because I can't afford. Just tell the truth 100%.
And tell him what he needs to hear to make him feel good.
And you want to.
And then you roll in your eyes when he walks out the room.
See it all the time. I sit at parties all the time. Every time I go out and I'm hanging out with y'all and I'm hanging out with my other folks and them, I see it all the time. And I just look up and and then I look and give them that a side eye. I'll be, okay.
I know. I'm really big on people watching. I don't know. It's
I've always been a people watcher. That I just can't help it. I love people, so I look at
People
everybody.
watching.
I
and you just see, like, I see more than I speak on, and it's just amazing to me how people. I was like, why? Like, why?
Because people don't know how to be authentic anymore, and that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day.
Yeah.
And I want to stick to the subject at hand because we didn't pinpoint about 5 or 6 other comment videos that we might have to collaborate on again because you over here, we might talk about the delusional man and the condescending ones, we gotta talk
Mama's boys.
mama's boys, but don't get it twisted. Us women, we ain't no better.
The ones that don't have midlife crisis, but they really do.
The ones that go through menopause. We ain't talking about men that go through menopause. Men don't think they go through that stage and flag, that hot flashes, and they don't think they get them. I say you get them.
If you've been with somebody long enough, you get her symptoms.
Who said that?
Nobody, but I'm just saying.
How? Girl, I was finna go biblical on you now. I was just about to read and write you your biblical stance, but I know you know better, and I'm not finna play with you today. I shall not entertain.
Oh, but she shall.
I will. Yeah, eventually. I will. So, did I answer your question?
You did.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I do want to extend, thank you so much for inviting me. I do appreciate it.
Thank you for coming.
Always. Girl, listen. This was a long time coming anyway. Now we got to do a part 1 and part 2. Okay? So then that way it'll be all cool. But I do want to extend the invite. I do want you to participate in Tuesday Talk so people can see what it actually is and what it actually looks like and different things like that. So if you ever got some time in your schedule, we'll link up.
Definitely.
We'll link up so we can get Tuesday Talks on, so we can show people exactly what it is. Because a lot of people be asking me, like, where do you get your questions from? And I'm just like, they're just random questions. Random questions.
They're never random. They're really divine appointment questions.
I know.
Like, I've been to a Tuesday Talk party.
Yeah. And it's a party for real. It's a real party. We have a good time for a long time. It's about 7-8 hours.
It's a whole shift.
A whole work shift. A whole work shift, girl. No.
Give us a Saturday and no work. Woo.
Then we be cracking.
But yeah, for sure.
No problem.
Thank you.
No problem, anytime.
Well, there you have it, folks. If you have any questions, comment below. You can also reach Tuesday Talks on Facebook. Anywhere else?
Yep, Instagram and TikTok, Tuesday Talks 911.
Tuesday Talks 911.
Yeah.
Don't want to miss it. So thank you, Kings and Queens Royal listeners, for spending time with us. We out.
Bye.